let us usher in our first candidates. We will start with our Hiyas ng Pilipinas candidates. May I recall in Hiyas ng Dawin and Hiyas ng Tayasan.
Hiyas ng Pilipinas, we're proud. We are strong, she is Hiyas. Hiyas ng Pilipinas.
Alright, very, very stunning and beautiful. So this time around, as you have noticed, we have a lot of candidates. So we will be interviewing them one by one, but tagduwa sila kaya dili kayo we really have to manage and maximize our time. So as much as we would like to have their own spotlight, we'd like to talk to you one by pair. So may we request another microphone from our sound system, please? Alright, so this time around, I'll interview first our Hiyas ng Dawin. Hi, good evening, Hiyas ng Dawin.
Hello, good evening as well.
Yes, can you move move your mic a little closer to your mouth so you'll be audible? Alright, so you look so pretty tonight. Is this your first time joining a pageant?
Thank you so much. Yes, this is my ever first pageant outside of school.
Alright, so you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this time around, this has always been one of my favorite parts to really get to know our candidates one by one. So Hiyas ng Dawin, are you ready for your question?
I am very...
Alright, so this time around, our judges won't be asking questions, but the host will be asking questions. So Hiyas ng Dawin, along the journey of COVID-19, what is one message you'd like to share to everyone?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Dumaguete City. One big lesson that I would like to share to everyone tonight is how short life is. During the first part of the quarantine, I lost my father to cancer. And it was so hard because I was very close to him. And through his passing, I realized that it is very important to spend each and every moment with our loved ones because our life is short. Thank you.
Thank you, Hiyas.
Indeed, our life is very, very much short.
Okay, let's proceed with Hiyas ng Pilipinas, Tayasan. So, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good and a little bit nervous, but it's okay.
Okay, so let's go directly to your question. What if God would ask you, if you were going to die tomorrow, what have you accomplished in life?
I am a youth teacher in our church. Growing up, I experienced different kinds of bullying, and I'm really into social media. And I'm a product of a broken family. It's not easy. Different kinds of trauma, pains I experienced. But there's one thing that I really, really love here in this world, is that I met God. I met Jesus Christ. And that's one of the biggest happened into my life. And if I will going to ask God, did I accomplish here on earth? I will say yes, because I did what you want me to do, to serve the people, to share the word of God. And I use this as a tool because I am an influencer in social media. I use this as a tool to influence people, to speak out for those who experience bullying. And I am so happy that I am part of this journey of Hiyas ng Pilipinas because I will use my voice to influence all the youth to be more in God, to help people by doing good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed, using your platform, social media, will be the wisest way to really get a gist of our existence here on Earth. So thank you so much for that. Our very own Hiyas ng Tayasan. Coming in is your Hiyas ng Zamboanguita.
Hiyas ng Pilipinas, we're proud.
Good evening, Jade.
Good evening.
Yes,
Good
very
evening,
beautiful.
everyone. Good evening, sir.
Would you like to give a message to your supporters today?
Well, I would like to thank my family for being here tonight. It's their first time and I'm so happy. Thank you so much for making time.
All right. So Jade, I want to get to know you a little bit further. Were you once insecure about yourself?
Oh, yes, actually, I believe that all of us have insecurities. In my situation, I am so insecure about my mole in my face because a lot of people, my former classmates, tend to bully me about it. But you know, Joef, as I have grew up and realized that this mole that I thought that my insecurity is my assets. My asset, yes. So for those people who feel insecure, please don't think about it. Think that that insecurity that you thought is your asset. The thing that would make you stand out. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Very beautiful answer. We have Hiyas ng Zamboang Gita.
Now,
Thank you.
thank you very much. And now let's hear from Hiyas Ayumon. Hello, good evening.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes,
Now,
yes.
let's talk about your ancestry. Your father is a...
Sri Lankan.
And your mother?
Biological. Filipina.
Oh, what do you love about Sri Lanka? Have you gone to Sri Lanka?
No, sir. My father abandoned me when I was at a very young age.
Let us not talk about your father.
It's
Let's
okay.
talk about your question. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you were the president of the Philippines, what priority program would you implement and why?
I think if I would be the president of the Philippines, I would implement a program for the unfortunate people. Because in my journey here in Hiyas, Pilipinas, I am an advocate on how to eliminate the conditions of poverty. So if I were be a president, I can do a lot of things. I can encourage elected officials and also the people who has the power to do something, the people that has the power to help for the unfortunate people, then in that case, I can give a smiles to the heart of the Filipinos. Thank you so much.
One of my goals in life is to really help the less fortunate.
3 years from now, I want to hear that you are filing an application, a certificate of candidacy.
Yes, to just really serve the community, right,
Okay.
Mr. Aldos? All right, this time around, coming in, we have your Hiyas ng Sibulan. The very beautiful Erica. Good evening.
Good evening, Joef. Good evening, Mr. Aldo.
All
Good
right,
evening, guys.
All right, Erica, is this your first time joining a pageant?
First time in the past 4 years, but I started joining pageants since I was 13, and I've been advocating for the same advocacy since then.
All right, so has been an advocate of the same advocacy. All right, Mr. Aldos, can you throw the question to Erica, please?
Yes, this is your question. If you were an animal, what would you be and why?
I have been asked this question since I was a kid, and my answer would always be a bird. A bird could go anywhere they want and just explore the world as they could. They show so much freedom that I want for myself as well. With this freedom, I could help other people and show my confidence, show how comfortable I am with my own skin, and that would show how empowered I am and inspire other people as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hiyas ng Sibulan. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we all are birds in our own simple ways. If we can spread our wings high as possible, we should.
Yeah, I only remember one quote: "Birds of the same feathers are birds,
Flock together."
and feathers too." Okay.
Yes.
This joke. Okay. Now.
All right, we have our Hiyas
Bindoy.
ng Bindoy.
Hello, everyone. Hello to my family and my friends. Hello, Dumaguete.
All right. How would you like me to call you? You have two names, right?
Yes, I have two names.
Yes, that is
Rosina and Krishna. A lot of people mistakenly pronounce my name, but you can call me Krishna.
Krishna. All right, Krishna. This time around, Krishna, do you have a talent? All right, if you'd like to really use your talent as a way to influence or really just to inspire people, what talent would that be?
I think that would be singing.
Sing.
Yes, because there are a lot of children who aspire to be singers, who aspire different celebrities, who loves to sing, and I believe that through singing we can be able to express our emotions. So singing.
Okay, so can we have like a little demonstration?
Would you like a
of
sample,
singing
ladies and
voice?
gentlemen?
Okay, few lines, okay.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. I'm sorry, my health is not in a good state right now, but I'm still managing.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's perfect.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Hiyas ng Bingdoy.
Thank you.
Very, very beautiful.
Yes,
Indeed, I feel like our judges are really having a hard time in choosing who will win the best in preliminary interview tonight. Now coming in, we have Hiyas ng Valencia.
Hello? Hiyas ng Valencia. So,
Hello, good evening, sir. Good evening, Joel.
let's talk about the place Valencia. What is the thing that you're very proud of in Valencia?
In Valencia, you can experience nature and you can really see the cleanliness of Valencia. In fact, Valencia is number one municipality that is very clean. And with my advocacy, I want to preserve the beauty and the cleanliness of my municipality, Valencia. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. So, we have another question for you.
Yes, sir.
Because you have talked a lot, you have answered very well, so I have another question for you. Now, do you think that social media have relevance to you as a student or to anyone?
Social media is very relevant, especially today, because you can use it to connect with the people, especially abroad, and that is why it is very powerful and it's very relevant for today, especially that we are experiencing the COVID-19. So I believe that social media is really powerful and it gives you to connect to other people across the universe. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Hiyas
sir.
ng Valencia. This time around, coming in, we have our Hiyas ng Dumaguete City.
Hiyas ng Pilipinas. We're proud. We are strong. Hiyas, hiyas. Hiyas ng Pilipinas.
Hello, good evening. Hiyas ng Dumaguete.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dumaguete City.
All right. Good evening, Heart. You look so tall. How tall are you?
Thank you so much.
You look so tall. How tall are you again?
I'm 5'8".
5'8". Wow. Very beautiful.
8 and 5'9".
Yes. All right. You know, Heart, your name is very beautiful. Heart. It's so, mahinhin, which I think you are as well. But Heart, if given the opportunity, about social issues today, if there's one thing you want to address, what's that one societal issue you want to address and why?
As a future psychiatrist, one social issue that I would like to address is post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, because I want to help those individuals to be able to have someone on your side, and also for that, is PTSD has a high percentage rather than people who experience cancer and diabetes. And after all, it's not just about leaving our own selves, but also it is about touching someone's life. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Heart, for that beautiful answer right there.
Now,
Coming
let's
in.
call it Hiyas, San Jose.
Hiyas. Hiyas ng Pilipinas.
Hello, Hiyas ng San Jose. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
good evening, Board of Judges, and good evening, Dumaguete!
Hello. Can I request that, yeah, we don't want to be interrupted with our question answer, okay, portion. Now, San Jose, tell us something about your greatest strength as a woman.
Right now, as an individual who has been through a lot of challenges and struggles in life, I have become an empowered woman that I am right now. I am bringing that strength that I was able to get and accomplish in every challenges in my life. And right now, even though I have a fever, but I don't want it to conquer me, rather I am using it as my armor to make my municipality, to make my family, and to make all the people who believe in me proud. Thank you, and once again, good evening.
Thank you very much, Hiyas and San Jose.
Indeed, your family, of course, is very proud of you tonight. Hiyas ng San Jose. This time around, coming in, we have Hiyas ng Canlaon City.
Hiyas ng Pilipinas.
Good evening. How would you like me to call you, Miss Canlaon?
You can actually call me Jera.
Jera. All right.
Good
You know what?
evening, everyone.
Jera, as I have been observing you backstage, you are so beautiful, to be honest.
Thank you so much.
All right. But Jera, if given the opportunity to talk to your younger self, what message would you give and why?
For me, if I will be given the chance to talk to my younger self, I will actually motivate myself. It's because standing here in front of you, I have lack of confidence. So I will teach my younger self to be confident enough. Thank you. This is Jeremy Lirasan, Salta, Canlaon. Thank you.
Yes. You know what? I have not been to Canlaon, Aldos. To be honest, I think Canlaon is one of the farthest cities in the province.
I haven't gone there also.
Yes.
So we plan our trip.
Yes, of course. I do. Maybe someday, as if God will.
Okay, so we have Hiyas ng Tanhay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening, Dumaguete City!
Alright. How would you like me to call you Hiyas ng Tanhay?
Well, actually, a lot of my friends call me Nice. But for you, you can call me Nick.
Nick. Alright. Nick. My question is a little bit of personal. I just want to get to know you even better. Nick, out of all the other candidates today, if there's one candidate you're threatened of, including yourself, who would it be and why?
If there is one candidate that I'll be threatened, including myself, well, of course, it will be myself. Because it is very hard fighting over yourself, fighting against your confidence, and fighting against what you want to be. I am here in front of you, being confident. As a Hiyas ng Tanhay, I am not just bringing my name, but also Tanhay City. And I want everyone to be proud of me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hiyas ng Tanhay City. Coming in, we have Hiyas ng Pamplona.
Hello, Hiyas ng Pamplona. Now, may I know again your family name?
My family name is Ronamo, sir. Ronamo, that's Ronamo.
Okay, thank you very much. Now,
You're welcome.
let's go directly to your question. Do you have a boyfriend right now?
Yes, I have. And he is actually in the crowd tonight.
Okay, so you are inspired.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a question appropriate for you. What is the greatest thing that you would look for in a man?
Thank you for that question, sir. The greatest thing that I will look for a man is someone who will value me as a person, not just as a person, but as a woman. I grew up with no father. I grew up only having a mother. And I want that man to show me what a father love is, not just how a boyfriend treats her girlfriend. That will be all. Thank you.
So for that boyfriend who is here, take note of that. Okay?
Yes, indeed, it's really important to really value someone's importance and themselves, especially when they have personal problems or struggles when they've been through when they were still young, right? Thank you so much for that, Hiyas ng Pamplona. Coming in, we have Hiyas ng Pasay.
Hiyas ng Pilipinas.
Good evening, Lizelle.
Good evening.
You look so beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
I have not been to Pasay yet. If given the chance to bring me there, where and why?
Well, of course, if I'm going to bring you to Pasay, I would let you first experience the sunset. Anywhere in the beach of Pasay, you'll be able to witness the beautiful sunset, and in which you would actually love the way it goes down and the sunrise. It's a beautiful. I believe that the best beautiful sunset that we could ever experience here in Negros Oriental is in Pasay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm looking forward for that. Okay, so I have another question. What advocacy would you pursue if you were given the privilege to share your life? What advocacy would you pursue?
Well, to be honest, my advocacy is very personal. My advocacy is building strong family connection, wherein it focuses on the child development. Being a child is only 13 years of a human. And if we ever want to have a children for the future, we need to create a children who is prepared for the future. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Hiyas ng Pasay.
Thank you, Hiyas ng Pasay. Coming in, we have Hiyas ng Valle Hermoso.
Hiyas ng Pilipinas.
Good evening, Miss. How would you like me to call you?
You can call me Jane, but my family actually calls me Ash.
Ash. I'd like to call you Ash.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Ash. Would you rather be rich or would you rather be beautiful? Again, would you rather be rich or would you rather be beautiful?
I'd rather be rich because I believe that when I don't know, I grew up not having that opportunity to pursue bigger dreams because I couldn't afford it. And I believe that if I am rich, I can help many people. And that would be all.
Indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Hiyas ng Valle Hermoso. Practicality-wise, we all want to be rich, right? Now, coming in, we have Hiyas ng Shaton.
Good evening, Hiyas ng Shaton.
Good evening.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. So you're 21. What lessons have you learned as a teenager?
There's a lot of lessons that we can learn throughout our life because I believe that having a lot of experience can teach you a lot of things. And because I love to explore and I love to go on adventure, I learned that we should always be grateful for what we have because not everyone is experiencing what we have today. So I think that being grateful shows the world that we can have a world where everybody can be happy and negativity would not grow. Thank you.
Yes. Indeed. Thank you so much, Hiyas ng Shaton. We really have to be grateful even at the simple things we have, even at the smallest things. You know, I think that is one of the most underrated ways to really acknowledge the simple things we have in life, just to be simply genuinely happy. Now we have Hiyas ng Mapina.
Hiyas ng Pilipinas.
You can call me Bliss.
Bliss. Alright, Bliss, you have a very beautiful name. Is it spelled as B-L-E-S-S or B-L-I-S-S?
Bliss. And thank you for telling my name is a beautiful one.
Yes. And speaking of your name as Bliss, in reality, how blissful are you?
100%. Like, I know I always react positively to every situation I may encounter. It may be a struggle, it may be painful, or whatever situation I may encounter, I always react to it positively because I know that that is the only way that you can survive in this life. Thank you.
Alright. Thank you so much, Hiyas ng Mabinay. 100% blissful.
Let's call it Hiyas ng La Libertad.
Hiyas, hiyas ng
Alam mo, Pilipini,
Pilipinas.
Hiyas ng La Libertad. What is that special something in La Libertad that you are very proud to share with us tonight?
Well, first and foremost, before I answer your question, allow me to greet everyone a pleasant afternoon, especially to our beautiful, handsome panel board of judges. Good afternoon. So, it's actually in La Libertad, one of the tourist destination or tourist spot where people go. It's actually what we call Lalimar. Lalimar is the center of La Libertad. Why? It is part of our tourism in which there is a pool and there is a sea which is connected to each other, in which it's really nice for you to wake up every morning, seeing the sunset, looking at the seas or like the swimming pool. It's really mesmerizing. It's very relaxing at the same time. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be there, but I have another question for you. Now, if you had a choice between to be an instant millionaire and a graduating medical student, what would you choose and why?
Well, thank you so much for a very interesting question. I'd rather choose not to be a billionaire, but of course a graduate of being a
Medical.
medical. Because as we all know that we are in the situation where pandemic strikes. So during that time, medical person or like students who is like currently working or studying medical is very important at that time because they are the frontliners. They are helping people who can definitely survive at that time. To be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I am part and I am also a survivor of COVID. I am very blessed and honored that I am still here, seeing you guys, being part of Hiyas. I am very confident enough that I can say that all those people, rather than I would not choose to be a billionaire because I know that helping people is really a big, or I am very grateful and it's very something honor that I can share to everybody. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you very much. Hiyas ng La Libertad.
Alright, now we are down to our Misters of Pilipinas, Negros Oriental. But ladies and